Hello and welcome back here for episode 27, and we are now in the month of March and it is springtime. And we're gonna get started with hiring a worker to do our mowing on our big grass field. We're also gonna have another worker using the Follow Me mod to come up behind that mower and bale up all the grass and wrap it so we can make a bunch of silage and keep making that money. Additionally to this, we're also going to be spending some money because we want to get a semi and a big flatbed trailer. And the reason for that is March happens to be the best time to sell our paper rolls, and we have a lot of them. And our little small gooseneck trailer, it's just not it's just not quite big enough to do that. So we're going to buy a semi, buy a flatbed trailer, we're going to make a bunch of money, we're going to spend some money, we're also going to do some planting and some harvesting. So stick around and enjoy the video, and if you do, be sure and hit that like button. Now let's crank up this music and get the party started. Yes, I know, it's way overloaded, but you know what? That's all right. I double checked the straps, made sure they were nice and tight, and it's worth it. Get it all in one trip. Typical guy move, you know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, with that, we are up over $2.4 million, and we are going to keep moving forward till we hit that $10 million. And we're going to head back to the auxiliary yard here on the shop, and we're going to switch over to our forage harvester because it's time to harvest another poplar field. Yes, it's been 3 months, and our goal on this, if you remember correctly, is we want to be able to harvest one of the poplar fields every 3 to 4 months. That way we can hit that $10 million here as fast as possible. So let's get this going. Get this poplar harvested and see how much we're going to make off of this field. And as we're getting started on the harvesting the poplar, I'm just remembering we have another field that is also ready to harvest, and that is the sugar beets. So we're going to hop here in our other harvester, head over to the sugar beet field, and I'm going to hire a worker to harvest this field so that we can continue harvesting the poplars. Well, I'm just going around here picking up all of these bells around the edge so they don't get in the way of the workers. And then we're going to hop in our other tractor and head over and unload the sugar beet harvester. The reason for that is, well, I may have set up the auto drive on the wrong type. Instead of telling it was a harvester, I did a load unload, which is not gonna work. So we're gonna unload this manually with our trailer, and then yeah, I will go over and fix the other tractor so that it is in the right type of auto drive. But there is one plus out of this, and that is that I want to kind of split the sugar beets so that we're only cutting part of them, because they're all going to the sugar factory. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one load over to the sugar production, and then the next load will go over to the sugar beet cutter, which will cut it and then distribute it to the sugar factory. That way it can run both types at the same time. Well, I did eventually get back over here to the poplar. I kind of got sidetracked with a bunch of other stuff, including, picking up bells and everything else. And I almost forgot about the poplars. And I actually had forgotten that I also picked up a contract. We were going to be planting some canola over in another field. I almost started doing that. Then I remembered, oh yeah, poplars. So we're going to finish up getting this field all harvested, and then we'll move on to the next project once we're done with the poplars. So that way I don't forget about them again. right, the poplar harvest is all done. So we're gonna get our baler and our mower put away, and then we're gonna hop in the other tractor and get all of these silage bales picked up. And we're done with that, we're gonna pick up all of the poplar bales. Now, once that's done, we're going to get a worker going on plowing up the sugar beet field so that we can replant it. Now, I do plan on planting it with a different crop, but we'll talk about that once we get closer to doing that. But for now, let's get all of these silage bales picked up and put away. Well, we have a bit of a jump here, and that is because I I didn't realize I had paused the recording accidentally. I accidentally hit the button on the stream deck, and yeah, it paused the recording. So to recap what has all happened since then, we have, of course, as you can see, finished harvesting the sugar beet field, and we're just finishing up fertilizing it. Now, regarding the sugar beets, I did take about half of them over directly to the sugar production, and the other half I delivered to the sugar beet cup production, which will then automatically distribute it over to the sugar factory. So while that's going on, we also did lime our poplar field, so it's all ready to go. So we'll drive this over to the sugar beet field so we can lime that once we're done plowing it, and got a worker going on fertilizing the poplar field. So while all of that's happening, we're going to hook up to our planter because we have a canola contract on a rather large field that pays pretty good. So we're going to go over and plant the canola, and then once we're done with that, we'll come back and finish up working on our fields. All right, our canola contract is completed, so we're heading back over to our fields over at the shop, and we're going to do some more planting in the sugar beet field. Now, you do remember I did mention that we are going to be planting a different crop on this field, and that crop is, well, it's going to be sugar cane. So still a sugar crop, but just a different one. The reason I wanted to sugar cane is it's kind of like poplar, it regrows after you harvest it, and additionally, I hope, I'm kind of having a lot of hope here, but I believe we should be able to buy the farm hopefully by the end of this year in game. I'm thinking we will. It'll be awfully close, but either way, it'll be either by the end of the year in game or pretty soon after that. Now, that doesn't mean the series is over because we still have a ton of debt. I haven't actually calculated it up, but I know it's a ton. I'm just kind of spitballing here and guessing, but I'm pretty sure it's north of $5 million in debt we have. I know it's a lot. I'm just too scared to look and add it up because it's a lot. But so after we hit the farm, we still have a lot to do. Now, one of the things I want to do is sugar is going to be an important part of how we operate at the farm for numerous reasons. So I do want to have a sugar cane field as well as a couple of sugar beet fields. So after we get the farm, we will be converting a couple of the poplar fields or maybe some other fields over to sugar beets. I kind of want to have at least one sugar cane and one sugar beet field. We might keep one of the poplar fields around. I'm not sure, but most likely one will be the max we keep, just to keep that paper mill production going. So let's continue on with getting this field planted with sugarcane, which, as you can see, is taking a crap ton of seeds. So we're gonna have to spend some of our money on buying seeds before this is all done. But nice thing about sugarcane is once you plant it, it's planted permanently.